Hi there, I'm Angela Murray. I am the senior researcher for AMS, and my research poster deals with what kinds of questions teachers are most frequently asked about Montessori education. Because one of my roles as a research person at AMS is to help provide folks with the resources to answer questions, this was an important opportunity for me to get an idea of the kinds of things that would be important for us to address in research materials that AMS provides on the website. So my colleague Heather Dorr and I put together a survey looking at some of the top kinds of questions that teachers are often asked about Montessori education. So we have a listing of the top 10 most common questions that teachers are asked, but we also asked teachers which ones are questions that they need the most support or the most additional resources to be able to answer. So what we did is we took those two lists and we consolidated them and looked to see which kinds of things are topics that people ask about very frequently, but are also things that teachers could use additional resources to answer. For example, teachers are really great at being able to talk about how things work in the classroom and how they support kids in the classroom. So it was important to us to identify the kinds of things that they don't just have in their hip pocket to talk with parents about. So when we took those two lists and compared them, there were 4 key topics that came out as being important ones because they're asked frequently, but also ones where teachers could use additional support. The first one of those is, how do you know that Montessori works? The second one is, how does Montessori encourage creativity? The third one is, what happens when Montessori children transition to traditional schools? And then finally, are there some types of children that just don't do well in Montessori environments? So we use these results to craft our research presentations for this conference at 2014 in Dallas. So if you're interested in looking at a summary of the research literature that helps to answer those questions, I encourage you to take a look at the conference handouts page in the research library on the AMS website and take a look at the presentation that helps us provide data to support answers to those questions. Thank you so much.